Yo, welcome to the Mumz and Fritzo podcast. I am Mumz.
And I'm Fritzo.
Yo, welcome to the new pad. We're here at WTF Studios, Media Studios.
Why you acting like this is the crib, though?
I don't know. It's like our crib now, almost. We got books and stuff over here.
You doing the dishes later on. It's like my crib. I'm out of that game right now.
How's everything been with you?
Everything good, man. Just came back from DR.
Mm-hmm.
So, not really happy to be in the States right now. Came back and the world is the same.
How was DR?
It was nice.
I seen you was out there not protecting your ankles, playing basketball and slides. It was very dangerous.
Taco meat. I don't really got a lot of taco meat, so it's like a vegan chest.
Yes,
I got a vegan chest.
You was out there, yeah. You was out there.
Out there, I had the parakeet. I was like,
you had a parakeet?
I had the parakeet on my shoulder, living the life, baby. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never seen Haitian like.
Did you go swimming with dolphins like every other instant thought? Like,
nah, I was looking for that dolphin situation, but I couldn't find it. But then I found some hustle migos, some cats just pulled up on me on the beach. Selling, I'm talking about rims, whatever you could find. Like
rims? What
random.
What are you gonna do with vacation rims?
Listen, we gotta talk to I don't know how they got on the beach on the resort, but hustling hard.
Wow.
Hustle hard. But it was very enjoyable. The kids loved it. Everything. My girl loved it.
That's
we all
cool.
had fun. We had fun. I loved it. My feet was in the sand. Feeling real sandy.
Yeah. Did you get your feet done before you went?
I was thinking about it, but the shit that's going on in here, I need time. I need to ice my feet before I go see them people and go in there. They be like, "Yo, nah, we shutting the whole store down right now. We don't want to do the same."
Nah, that's cool, man. It was. I was looking at the Instagram. I'm like, this guy really is out here. Found the one basketball court at the resort. He's sitting there playing basketball, doing all types of stuff. I'm like, you're supposed to be on vacation. You should be at the side of a pool with a drink.
Yo, didn't you ever heard that quote, ball is life?
Ball is life.
It's everywhere. It's on site when they say the basketball. I ain't gonna lie to you. My son want to play. He want the hoops. From the plane, he was like, yo, Dad, you think there's a basketball court out there? I was like, I've never been to DR in my life.
That's because you put him in the program this summer where he's actually in the basketball group. I mean,
yeah,
he's on the team.
Well, he was supposed to be playing with my brother, Kenny, for the Regulators, but I just feel like he's still kind of like learning.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I feel like the kids that he's gonna play, he's 13. So if he plays 17, you gonna play some kids literally almost in college. Like, just will take your confidence. So I'm just like, probably chill. But in his mind, he's Giannis Antetokounmpo. So I'm like, yo, bro.
He's tall though. He
is tall. But I'm like, you're not Giannis though. You might be minus Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's on the way. I just feel like with these kids, and I feel like it's a theme with all the kids nowadays, they think they better than what they are. And they don't want to put the work in, like the everyday. And it sucks because it's so mundane, like every day. That's like an adult, like chopping that tree. But they don't see it like a year. You're going to be so much better if you just chop that tree every day. Like,
yeah, I watched a documentary. Oh, well, not a documentary. It was like a movie about a basketball player. A couple of them actually came out. One with Queen Latifah and Adam Sandler.
I saw that one. That was good.
That was a good one. And there was another one about a young dude. It was actually I think that was on Apple. It was called Swagger.
Okay.
And I started watching that series. It was pretty good. I mean, interesting. Like #1 basketball recruit in DC, DMV.
Oh, it was a real story.
It was loosely based off, I think, Kevin Durant's life because he actually funded the film.
PG County, right?
Yeah, PG County area. So, no, it was pretty cool. But all I've been doing is watching movies. So, well, no, actually, I went to the Concierge barbecue a couple of weeks when you was
shout
in
out to the
DR.
Concierge.
I went there, got super hammered. It was ridiculous.
I feel like anytime you get into Queens, it's like...
Yeah, like I walked in there with the big bottle of Henny and the Casamigos. I started it all. Like it was just...
Choosing violence on his Google Calendar. Today is violence. Okay, at 12 p.m.
And then, we did that. Then I had the fireworks, July 4th. And then my daughter marched in the July 4th parade.
The fireworks that he's talking about.
Yo, put that away, man.
Oh, yeah, you know the vibes.
I brought myself a little cue
for my child. He's around to bring it. Godfather of the year right here.
Hey, man, let him live, man. Blow up the block.
I'm just trying to think about what's next.
You lucky I made a choice. That's the smallest one. I had these bigger ones that I was thinking. I was like, no, bring that out.
No.
He'll probably get in trouble with that.
No, I just know his 18th birthday. Here's a brochure to a brothel in New Brighton, Connecticut. Like, no, bro, what are you doing? This is my son.
No.
Why didn't you put me on first? Nah, I'm joking.
I just let the sin come to him. Like, you want to go to the strip club?
Man, you ever went to the strip club with your son?
No.
Nah?
He's lame.
Oh wow. He's not strip club valid.
I think he would lose his mind. He'd be like, "No, I love you, ma'am." You know how strippers give attention to people? You know how the strippers give you attention, like, you're the one?
Yeah.
I think he would fall for that. Be like, oh, no, I'm going to wait for her after work. Because, she's just in there doing her job.
That's the Players Club. That's the Players Club.
She's just in there doing her job. Nah, he's not built for that.
Oh,
I mean, maybe. I don't know. We were supposed to go to Vegas, but he keep canceling. I know he's scared to hang out with his father. Yeah, so it's all right.
I mean, I'm not into strip clubs. This is surprising. I've never been, like, my girl always asks me, and she's like, yo, you don't want to go to the strip club with your boys? Like, why you always asking me that? Like,
because most guys do want to go to the strip club. Like me, I don't go to the strip club because I was in the strip club.
Don't say you go for the wings, nigga. Don't try to Lou Williams me. I'll go for the wings. I'll go because they got some nice celery.
I went so early in life that it wasn't, by the time when I was supposed to be going like that, I wasn't interested in it no more. I was like,
yeah.
Nah, that's all right.
Nah, I feel like 18, 21, definitely. I told you one time when I was upstate.
21, you're supposed to be able to go to the strip club.
Yeah. But then you remember 18, you go to Wiggles. Like, Wiggles is like
I never went to Wiggles. That was a left rack day. That was a left rack. Just the name alone, Wiggles.
Wiggles, like,
it just sound like Coke horse. Like, oh, no.
I say, who's wiggling in here?
Everybody be coming back. All right, time to get on the pole. Like, whoa.
Now that is the worst. Like, who like went for that name? Like
Wiggles? Yeah.
We could call this
Wiggles.
Naked Ladies or Wiggles.
Probably
like, let's go Wiggles.
Dude's like, Wiggles. I just want to name my spot Wiggles.
That's wow.
But yeah, like I went at 15. So yeah, and I
who
did
was security like.
It was Harlem.
Security.
It was in Harlem. It was this place called Waterfront. It burnt down. Shout out to them.
I've never heard.
It was like the loosest security ever because it was just like, oh, you with them? All right, go ahead, man. And I was like, whoa, I should not be here. Like I should not be here. And then I had to go to my summer job the next day. Like we went on like a Wednesday. I went to my summer job on Thursday. My manager looked at me. He was like, yo, what the fuck did you do last night? I was like, oh, I went out.
You was at Wiggles again?
I was like, I was at the Waterfront, sir. He was like,
the Waterfront?
What is that? He acted like he was interested, like he was trying to be like concerned, like, yo, man, you gotta get your life together, man. And I was like,
nah, he wanted to
know where the
spot
was.
He wanted
to know where the spot was.
He's like, tell me exactly where it is. Bring me there so we can talk about why you shouldn't be
So
there.
I did the fireworks. Daughter was in the July 4th thing. I did a lot. I did a little bit of something here, a little something there. Yeah,
I don't like how that sounds.
I mean, I just went out. I mean, I stayed local. I ain't go to DR.
Whoa, wait.
I ain't go out with the tacos out. Meat out.
This is a vegan chest. I told you.
He was playing in the water in the dark and the moonlight swims and all that type of shit.
Listen, you guys, somebody got to do it. Somebody got to.
All right, so listen, on this podcast, we got a lot to talk about.
No more.
We're going to talk about update on the Emmett Till case. Also, we're going to talk about Big Sean. Cops July 4th parade in Philadelphia. Also, the Highland Park parade. We're going to talk about the Cheers star that actually just got sentenced.
Ooh.
Yeah. We're going to talk about R. Kelly. Also, Queens native James Cannon. You know who he is? The guy Sonny from Godfather?
Yeah. Oh, he's from Queens?
Yeah, he's from Queens.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's from Queens. Yeah.
Shout out.
So, yep, we're going to talk about that. Also, Vince McMahon. Also, tipped it to touch.
Yeah, Vince McMahon is a...
Yeah, also about the dude that got stabbed up in the bodega. That's interesting.
Yeah, very interesting story.
But, yeah, we're going to talk about Nipsey Hussle's Eric Holder. He got found guilty of murder. Brittney Griner. Also, what's up with your man Steph Curry? 30 push-ups for a signature?
Yo, bro, respect his greatness. Yo, you're not gonna do
also,
30 push-ups
talk about abortion rights.
Steph Curry's autograph? You're not gonna do 30 push-ups?
No. Fuck him. Why? Wait. Whoa.
Yo, wait. No, don't be doing this.
No. Why would I give 30 push-ups to Steph Curry? When he could just sign it. Like, why did I have to?
Listen,
I had to prove I could do 30.
He wanted you to prove it for Under Armour. Shout outs to Steph Curry. Yo, Steph Curry, the best shooter.
Who wears Under Armour? Have you bought some Steph Curry shoes lately?
I've never bought those shits. But listen, if somebody gave it to me, I'm wearing them because it's my favorite player in the NBA. I better believe it. Steph Curry. Who's your favorite player? It's probably some cat that just probably don't even play on the basketball no more.
Nah.
Don't say Westbrook. I think Russell, you look like a Russell Westbrook fan.
I was. Yeah. That's my man. I fuck with Westbrook.
47 million. What I say the other day? He's the NBA's burglar. 47 million this year?
He did?
That's why he's gonna get paid this year.
No.
Yes.
He don't deserve that.
Yes.
He don't deserve that.
This is what he's getting. I would play
From who? From the Lakers?
From the Lakers.
Oh, see? Lakers organization.
It's like, yo, you could give me $2 million. I do more 80% of more work than he does. Give me $5.
Give me $2 million. I get some points. I get the ball down. I get the ball down the court. I don't know what I'm going to do after I get there.
It's all up in the air after. But just like with Westbrook, it's all up in the air.
He may just drive the hole on with 5 defenders in the middle and try to score. Why?
And be like, what y'all talking about?
Like,
why
did you
y'all
look and see that somebody was open on the right hand side?
Boy. That's your boy.
I like Westbrook, man. I don't like
do 30 push-ups for him.
No, I ain't doing 30. Do I look like I'll bust out 30 real quick?
I'm not doing that shit for myself.
Like, wait, hold up. Like, what superstar would you be like? Okay, let's do 30 push-ups for. Like
30
besides
push-ups.
Curry.
Cardi B. Hell yeah. I'm doing 60. 60 is part of me, baby girl. No, just because there's...
You better watch out. Oh, sorry.
I'm doing like 60 for Cardi. I might do 100.
Okay, Cardi B, I can understand. Yeah, okay.
Who would you... Anybody? Like, something that would be unorthodox that you would do for somebody you was a big fan of?
Oh, like, maybe like Tyson, maybe. I'd be like, I just want to chop it up with him. That's about it.
But what would you do to be able to chop it up with him?
I don't know.
It's not like some Jay-Z shit where was his thing where it was like to have dinner with him, it was like
50,000 or some shit like that?
To just sit at the table with him?
Sit at the table.
For how long was it?
Like, I mean, it was a dinner. Like, you got dinner, you got to sit with Hov. That's an just whisper some shit to you and just walk up. He'd be like, yo, what's up? And literally kept on having a conversation with his man, like, yeah, so we need to close that deal. Like, what the fuck?
Where Jay go? Well, Jay done. Jay got paid already. Jay left.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Nigga had Blue Ivy come talk to you. Like,
but yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know no superstar. I mean, you meet people, us in New York, we kind of bump into people at different random spots. I couldn't imagine just like, sir, I need an autograph. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fuck out of here.
Like, security, come get this nigga.
That had to be some young nigga shit.
Yeah. Nah, but it was all fun and games. He ended up signing this. But listen, he's the best player in the game, though.
Yeah, Brittney Griner pleaded guilty.
Yeah.
For getting what was in the bag, the hashish and all.
The hashish.
I mean, damn.
It's fucked up. My thing is, they trying to do a swap, and I don't know if it's been
okayed yet.
Mm-hmm. So because she was able to get her letter to Joe Biden, he spoke to her wife. But it's like, we got to move this process. Like, she shouldn't be over there. Like,
she looks visibly skinnier than when she first got locked up. I mean, because she says, I think the meals are not really great. Meals are not really good. I mean, it is prison, but
Russian prison, like, I don't know. Like, you're American?
Nah, but niggas,
so you're not getting...
Niggas on Rikers be gaining weight when they go in there. I see niggas going to Rikers skinny as hell, be like, yo, man, what the fuck was you doing?
Eating good, aren't you? You should have went to prison a long time ago, bro.
Then you got big, you got swole. How you gain all that weight? Like, nigga, what you was eating extra?
What's your diet? Crime? Oh, great. Nah, that's OD.
The commissary was good, nigga. But like, nah, some people I know going to jail, they gain mad weight. But for her, you can see like she's visibly skinny. She's saying, they're not treating her right. She looks sick. I mean, but it's just up to the U.S. to fight for her. Biden seems he's interested. I think really what happened when his wife did that interview that really put on out there like she's been locked up for this long, and put the dates and like this is 96 days of her being in jail, and nobody in the U.S. has actually reached out or said anything, and it put awareness to it that made this case start moving and made a little bit more publicized. Like even today, I was watching news; they was talking about her. So I mean, it looked like things are moving in All-Star Weekend for the WNBA, which looked like was in a gym. I don't why they treat the women. I watched the All-Star game one year. It looked like it was in a real basketball court. This shit. When they was doing like the performance shit, you know, when they passed the ball shit.
The skills and shit.
Skills and shit. I was like, what the fuck is this? Why they in like a high school gym it looked like?
The money is not spent the same.
That's fucked.
It's funny because ESPN did a Title IX documentary. I think it was like 38 words. It was based on the Title IX. And it was a whole ill documentary of like women's sports and how the equal share and how the WNBA came and all the like the leagues before it that led to it is really interesting. That's, you know me, it's sports.
But even like women's soccer, the fact that everybody knows all the women's soccer stars and they were the most, but nobody knew the men's side of soccer, U.S. soccer, and they're like, but the men get paid way more than the fucking, but they're the ones that's the draw. Like,
they actually went and won a championship.
Several.
So it's like,
they've been brung home the gold. They win championships and be like, yo, what the fuck? Why are we supporting the men? Like, why do men get so much money? And that pay disparity that you're talking about, I think is a big thing, which is
crazy. Speaking about, well, just a little side of Haiti's soccer, the girls, they're like, I think if they had one more win, they go into the World Cup. So it goes to show you. And the guys is just like, what are you doing?
Hey, bro.
I don't have time to play soccer. I want to.
I did not know that about the Haiti team. I don't know. They treat Hades wrong.
I mean, you know the vibes. We could spend a whole 700 years talking about that.
Damn. They treat y'all. I did not know that the women's soccer team was doing good. But yeah, man, shouts out to them.
But, you know, back to the Brittney Griner, very sad and unfortunate situation. Again, a lot of things have been put in place to kind of like, you know, have people bring more attention to it. But attention is everything. But the most to bring to it is getting her home. Like, you know, so that's.
I mean, as long as she comes home, that'd be great. Like, you know, awesome. But the fact that they're not, it seems like the U.S. is like, well, we're in war with them.
Yeah.
Fucking gas prices ridiculous right
now. Gas prices looking like a whole six piece with the fries.
That's why it hurt so much to drive all the way over here yesterday. And I realized, damn it, I just wasted that shitload of gas. I gotta go back to Jersey. Fuck.
Nigga said, I gotta stay out here and do something.
No, I didn't. I just literally I made a U-turn, went right back to the Holland Tunnel like, well, I know traffic's low. Let me go back now.
Damn, man.
I should have stayed in the city last night, but then I probably wouldn't have been good today.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. No, yesterday was like a Queen's holiday. Everybody was talking about Supreme Team, so I knew everybody was outside talking about the whole Supreme Team documentary that came out on Showtime. If you haven't watched it, please go watch it. I know everybody in Queens right now is debating, yo, what happened to this person? Why didn't you talk about this? What's going on? And so I was like, should I go to Queens? And I was like, nah, because
Queens is still gonna be on my mind.
I was like, nah, let me go home. Let me go back home. I made a mistake. I gotta be out tomorrow, so let me just go back home.
Nah, smart move.
But yeah, gas prices is high, you know, everything else. And then like for Biden, at one point, not talk about it, Kamala Harris, we don't know where the fuck.
Where is she at? Like,
well, you know, she did show her face for the Hyde Park, Parkland shooting that happened over the, what was it, last weekend? July 4th parade. There was a shooting that happened what is this, outside Illinois?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they said outside Illinois, there was one shooter that had shot off over 70 rounds. But the film I saw, like, it was one kid, he posted it first, like, oh, shoot, they shooting everybody. Like, but it only sounded like it was 5 shots, but apparently he had 2 guns on him. He dressed like a girl to be able to get away.
Yep.
It was really weird. Apparently, all his guns were registered for him. His father actually sponsored one of the guns.
Yeah, they had his father and his uncle speak on the news.
Oh, it was because now people are getting held responsible for, even though your kid is 17 and you sign up for this, you should be aware of what he does.
Understood.
You know what I mean? Like, that's, as a parent, they'd be like, I mean, like my mom used to be like, yo, don't let nobody in this house because anything that happened to him when I'm not home, I'm held responsible for anything that happened.
For sure.
And I mean, it's kind of like real. You know?
Having a gun, people don't realize, I don't feel like a lot of gun owners realize how fucking how real responsible you have to be to have a gun. It's even more responsible of a responsibility than driving. Like,
I mean, and then when you have a kid in the house.
Then you have a kid in the house.
Yeah.
You, the kid, in a sense, the minor, you're still a kid in a sense to a lot of degrees. Like, so now that is a very important thing that I feel like hopefully all these shootings, but they happen so frequently. It's like, bro, this is
another deadly shooting that happened within a couple of weeks after what happened in Texas.
Yep.
With the little kids, which I found out today that the mayor is going to release the actual body cam footage of the officers that waited in the hotel. I mean, waited in the hallway lobby for the shooter for over an hour or something like that. I was like, I don't know if I want to see that. But they said it would give a little bit more explanation of what the parents been asking about and want to figure out.
Oh, they want to make that public.
He want to make that public, yeah. He want to make that film public about what the officers were doing, what they was planning, what was going on in that hallway while they let that individual.
I feel like if you're going to do that, make that public to the families. Maybe I don't know if that's even.
But the families, instead of give a clear understanding of what happened to the families and also to the general public, I don't know.
I don't feel like we should, I feel like that's more catered to the families that are close to the, but I feel like the general public some people would want to see it. I'm good.
Yeah.
But again, I'm not investigating the situation, so I don't need to have all that information. You know, I feel like that should just be for the eyes of those that are directly affected by it. I feel like outside of that, I'm good. I know the numbers of people that were gone. So I'm good here. I know that you just busy.
Well, in the Highland Park one, actually 7 people died, 24 people were injured. And he, like I said, he let off over 70 rounds of ammunition.
The one thing that was interesting to me because you sent me the story was he's an artist, like a local based artist. I didn't know that.
Artist?
An artist. Says a recording artist.
Rapper?
I'm not sure.
Don't blame it on rap, bro.
That's where. So you see where I'm going right now, because I've heard Fox News, and not just Fox News, but Fox News.
Why are you watching?
They talk. No. These are the clips that you see on the internet or whatever, just to show how funny it is. It's like people blaming.
Is that what they was talking about? Hip hop?
Yes.
Oh, God.
So they tried everything. They tried everything.
Hip hop music is
destroying our lives. You see it.
Look what it's doing to our children.
It took a gun, walked into a mall.
I mean, if the government has their choice and have their way, I mean, look already, they took away Roe versus Wade.
Yo,
which nobody believed that was ever going to happen. I mean,
they've been fighting to get them Supreme Court seats. It was little movements for good 20 years.
Chess moves to make sure, be like, yo.
Yeah, because think about Clarence Thomas when he joined during that whole time, the controversy when he first came in.
I mean,
he been sitting for a minute with his trifling ass.
Didn't he? Yeah, what was his nasty shit? Didn't he do
he had an affair with when it was one of his staff people?
It wasn't just an affair. It was almost I think it was more like almost abusing his power to make sure.
Nah, for sure, abusing his power.
I'll fire you. You'll get in trouble more than I would.
That seems like about Clarence Thomas style situation.
Was it pubes in the Pepsi or some shit like that? Yes, it was. Thank you. Pubes in the Pepsi. Wow. That was him. That was him.
PIP? Nah, he ain't full of PIP.
Pubes in the Pepsi, yeah.
Nah, you can't start that.
Nah, he would have been real black if he did it with grape soda, but.
Wait, what?
If he'd have had it done it with grape soda. Pepsi, okay. Number one choice.
It's the number one drink in America.
He Anita Hill was in
Anita Hill.
I remember her name and everything. They had a documentary about how it ruined her life, even speaking up on how the fact that he used that his position to be able to do that to her and make her feel fucked up. And she hasn't been, as far as career-wise, back to where she was.
I haven't heard from her since. Only time I hear of her is based with him, but just like him being in a seat, and then there's been and then with Brett Kavanaugh, we talked about episodes ago.
Yeah.
But him getting in there, and even he went in there fiery like a WWE contender. He came in there, but
they got rid of the Roe versus Wade thing, and now it's illegal in certain states to actually get abortions.
Yep.
Man, y'all know it ain't gonna be fun out there, guys.
Yeah,
be careful, guys.
Yep.
Actually, CVS put out a thing where they said they're gonna people that's gonna try to stock up on, Plan Bs and stuff like that. They're gonna put a restriction on how many you can get. Stuff like that, because they think that in certain those states that it's gonna be banned. That's gonna be a number one thing to do. But
people going across state lines to get abortions. There was a story that of a 10-year-old girl who was pregnant, and she crossed state lines. I don't know if it was into New York.
10 years old?
10 years old. Again, this is the stories. I don't know the validity of the story, but but these are things that's going to happen, and you put in young parents like
I don't understand. What's the point of this? Like
to have control over the woman's body. I mean, come on,
that too. That I know, but I'm just saying, like, okay, so now you're gonna stop abortions, and what's gonna happen? Population gonna going back to the hanger in the vacuum. Like, is that what they want? Like,
that's what's gonna happen.
A woman get a safe abortion done by a registered doctor and nurses, and be in a room where they can get proper procedures done. If something goes wrong, you're gonna have this.
But then we got to give those people health care. So
I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it. And we the ones in this country, we not getting it right.
I walked into a bar and the bartender was like, "Can you believe they got rid of Roe versus Wade?" I was like, "Oh,
hit me with a double, bro."
I was like, that's fucked up. I was like, just got to be careful nowadays. You know what I mean? Like,
but is that the right conversation as a bartender to have with your customer? I don't know. I'm like, really?
She literally turned around like, do you believe it? I was like,
let's talk about Yankees or something.
All right, cool. Like, but not what I wanted in my drink.
I'm leaving now. I'm very sad. I can't take
I just want lemonade and Casamigos. That's all.
That's I didn't come here to talk politics. I can't.
And then I was like, my response was even more fucked up, because I was like, damn, you just can't have fun no more. And she was like, what do you mean? And I was like, yeah, you just got to get your pull-out game ready. Can't be. I was like, I'm not putting this in the condom.
She said, you're not getting the point. Give me my drink back.
She looked, her eyes got all big. I was like, well, you started
you asked me.
You fucked up with a statement to me. I gave you a fucked up.
You went heavy-handed with the Casamigos. What the fuck you expect from me?
I was like, you came in hot at me. I came back hot. And I was like, thank you for my drink. All right.
Whoa. That was a rough 15 minutes.
But yeah, I mean, just the fact that the Supreme Court actually ruled on that and actually approved that, it's kind of fucking scary, man.
1973 was when it was put in place. And it's long standing for 50 years. And then, like I said, 20, 30 years, even probably when it was enacted, I feel like there's people who are like, we gonna get this shit. That's what we want. Make America great again. In this part, and they will wait. America is that like dude that will be like staying kind of around with that girl. She got a relationship with another nigga. Yeah. He will go through a whole 30 years. It's like, I'm gonna get in there eventually.
Speaking of Clarence Thomas, actually, I'm bringing it back from Clarence Thomas. You know that he's looking into a law about sodomy in Texas. It's like we need to
specifically to Texas
sodomy. Yeah.
So what is the law based on again?
It says the law basically saying that sodomy is illegal. And if you get caught doing it, you can go to jail.
Okay.
Why is he concerned about that, though? Like, pubes in a Pepsi.
Pubes in a Pepsi. Clarence.
Almost as nasty as Bill Clinton with the cigar and the pussy.
Wait, that happened?
Yeah, that's what he did. He dipped it in, smoked it.
No, Bill. And you came to Haiti trying to do shit in my country?
Yo.
What the fuck is you doing over there?
His life was, he started over. Yeah, he had the spot up in Harlem. He had his office in Harlem. He got himself together. By the time the earthquake in Haiti came, he was trying to do everything right. But when he was in presidency, he was awesome.
Yeah.
Let's get popping. Let's get hopping.
So you say
I own the world.
So
I got my finger on the trigger.
Pre-Trump vibes? Trump vibes.
Yeah. I don't know. Something about that office make people really weird. I think the only person that was kind of calm was was fucking Barack Obama.
Barack he was just quintessential black dude just chilling. This nigga's just like, listen, The world's gonna be good.
All right, let's see what happens. See what happens.
They be like, yo, Putin said he's about to send bombs to the White House right now, Obama. What do you believe?
Bring it.
I'm here.
Bring it, pussy.
I'm here for the afternoon.
But he never did nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Brock, he killed Osama.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't he part of Gaddafi? Was he part of that?
No, I don't think that was him. Okay. I don't think that was him. But the fact that, Brock, but think about the Bushes. The Bushes were crazy, dude.
The Bushes.
The Bushes? He tried to kill my daddy.
Yeah, the Bushes. Wow. Wild times in that Bush house.
I mean, actually, Supreme Team documentary, they actually bring up when Senior Bush was running for office that, the cop that got shot, Edward Burns, when he got shot, he was walking around with his badge during the campaign like, look, this is what the drug dealers are doing, guys. This is what the drug dealers are doing. They literally killed an innocent 22-year-old boy.
The crazy thing is, Queens niggas probably saw this like, yo, we back up, nigga.
No.
Like, no, that is not. It's going to make it mad hot right now. The U.S. government is on us right now.
Yeah, and to a point, yeah. The U.S. government did crack down. NYPD stepped up. And
Queens got cleaned up. I remember, growing up, there was a clean sweep, and then when Giuliani came, or Rudy G,
they talked about it in the documentary. Giuliani
came in, and
Giuliani days was like, yo, I remember when he had a class. It was a New York, when the recruits they become real officers. He was at the graduation. He was like, out of 10,000 students, we're saying 8,000 to Queens. Like, what the fuck? And they're like, what the fuck he do that for? Because he realized those precincts were understaffed. Yeah. It was overwhelmed. And then the drug dealing and everything that was going on was too out of control.
Yeah, they couldn't.
Everything was out. At one point in Queens, it was crazy. Yeah. It was nuts.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
It was nuts. It was like, it was nothing to see a shooting every day.
But then in giving niggas the green light, like, yo, listen, y'all go watch these WWE highlights. Y'all go out there and fuck some shit up, all right? So you can't send y'all cops out there. They was roughing niggas up.
They was wild.
There was a lot of rough ups.
I'm gonna do Diallo.
Yep.
You also had like the guy that
the Haitian dude, Abner Louima.
Louima, when they took him to the precinct, did what they did to him.
Sodomy. That was sodomy.
Stuff like that. So stuff like that was really going on. But that's when it got okayed. And then as our mayor, Giuliani, he stood by the cops like, I don't see what they did wrong. You shoot someone 41, you shoot at somebody 41 times, you don't think that's a little excessive? But they talked about it in the documentary.
Giuliani was there for Sean Bell? He was still,
No.
Who was the mayor? Was that Bloomberg?
Bloomberg. And he didn't really get in the mix of that. He
didn't really get in the mix of none of that.
But Giuliani would have been like, I stand with the cops. I don't see what they did wrong. Like,
I feel like Bloomberg, sometimes he'll try to play to the people of color, but I don't think he did like how what's the name De Blasio did. De Blasio, when they turned their back on him, he was siding with the people. It was like, we knew you was gonna do that. We look at your wife, like
look at your son.
Look at your son and his nappy hair. I was like, wait, what?
Stay with the afro. Like, yo, come on, dude, braid that shit.
Come on, braid it. Come on, look like a little Mario. Just sit down. Let somebody braid your shit.
Just sit down between mama legs of her.
She could braid. She look like she could braid. No stereotypes.
That's a stereotype.
But she look like she could braid a good head. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But yeah, man.
Is that bad?
All right, we're moving on. Fritz is gone.
Fritz is getting banned.
Also, during July 4th, there was a shooting in Philadelphia. 2 cops got shot during a July 4th parade. Also, so I mean, saw the video of people running away. I mean, it's crazy.
I don't even want to go to parades anymore. I feel like they're going to start.
The fucked up part was I was at a July 4th parade, and my daughter's in Girl Scouts, so I meet up with a Girl Scout leader, and she was like, "Oh, y'all gonna walk with us, or y'all can just meet us at the end? Mm-hmm. We'll meet you at the end." Went to a Cuban restaurant, it was a Colombian restaurant on the route of the at the end of it. Had breakfast, had coffee. Me and my girl just chilling. We're like, oh yeah, this parade is awesome. Then we walk out. By the time we eat our food and grog out, here she come walking on the block.
Well played.
I was like, this is awesome.
Well played.
This is awesome. But to think that something like that would happen at a parade, you'd be like, nah, why would somebody think of like...
You're not even thinking that. But that's the thing. I really feel it's going to get to a point because this is going to continue because, it's just a copycat shit. I feel like they're going to be like, nah, no more parades. Like, because unless you can, and then parades be policed really well from what I've seen.
In New York.
Okay, understood. In New York. But I'm just like, you always going to have a number of extra cops around wherever it's at.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, to know that can happen, all you need is one gun. Like, and it don't even got to be a real crazy gun, because you could get a stampede that causes
people get bombs, yeah.
Like, so one nigga brings some shit. So unless you're going to have a parade where everybody getting frisked up.
Actually, New York doesn't do a real good job in Brooklyn, though.
But Brooklyn parades specific.
Juve.
It's Brooklyn.
Juve. Fucking.
I get it.
That shit is fucking.
I get it.
That's a scary area back there. But I mean, everybody goes. I mean, but it's still.
Oh, now it's different. I think they got that shit tied up now.
I don't know.
Maybe not Julie. But I know the parade specifically, because the parade.
I mean, yeah, it'd be like one shot, one person
one
died.
shot.
Like one shot, one dead.
One dead. One dead. The number's low.
It don't be like a mass casualty. It'd be like, oh, you thought it was sweet. You thought you could come to the parade today, ho. All right, I got you.
Yeah.
Like that's.
We still got beef, nigga. Even in a celebratory moment like this.
You ever heard of on site?
This is what we about. And that's true, though. That's true. That's why I always used to think going into Brooklyn for the parade, because there'll be different like factions of like gangs in certain territories and stuff. And you not being a person from there, you just like, I wonder what's cooking today. Like, I wonder if the so and so's gonna beef with the so and so.
No, I mean,
you see each other at the truck.
I mean, at Juve, it just be like, it'd be dark. Somebody be like, yo, he got a gun. And everybody just start running in one direction. It's kind of like the common thing that actually does happen all the time.
So it'd be that one person that say, oh, he got a gun, and everybody run off?
Yeah, kind of, pretty much.
And it literally wasn't a gun. Son had a patty in his hand, a roti.
Well, yo, come on, man. What's going on? Like, nah.
My man just enjoying some roti.
Yeah. Also this week, a man went, okay, so let me set the scene.
Yep.
Go in a bodega with your EBT card.
Yep.
Girl swipes it. It don't work. She start beefing with the store owner, like, nah, there's something wrong. Something wrong. And he like, oh, I can't, you ain't got the funds. It's $1. Just give me the $1. Oh, you trying to play me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get my man. You going in beefing, and then store owner stabs you.
Ooh.
Who gets in trouble?
Store owner.
That's what happened. I don't see how the store owner was wrong.
The crazy thing is, I can see, because I feel like the guy came in, he escalated, but you just can't kill nobody. But I get it, because you don't know what, he shoved him to the ground, and he probably feared, he was an older guy, he probably feared that.
Fear for his life. You know what I mean? But this is what happened in New York, man. Apparently a 37-year-old Austin Simmons entered the shop last Friday, and the woman attempted to use her card. It didn't work. Now it's a tragic event that happened again. Where the store, but this time the store owner is not the one that got victimized. It was the actual patron. See, a lot of people got upset because he was wearing one of them Amari sweaters. They're like, "Yo, you're beefing over $1 item. Just give it." I don't like
when we do stuff like that, because just because somebody, the value of what they're wearing, the situation is. I feel like, and I told you yesterday, I feel like for any one of our ladies, if our girl's in a store and she comes back tight about something that was said in the store. We gonna go in the store and go figure out what's going on. How you come in there is levels to it, right? Like, I'm a professional. I've never been like a violent person. I'm down to do what I gotta do if it happens, but I'm gonna come in there like, yo, bro, my girl came to the car. She say you going crazy about, like, explain to me what's going on. Oh, bro, you got a knife in your hand?
I don't think he did that.
I don't think he did that. No. I don't think, and he said this is in the Bronx.
That seems very nice. I think so, yeah.
This is a very ideal situation.
Let me look it up.
This does not play out like that in the Bronx.
I don't think that plays out in the Bronx like
Definitely
that.
not
In the Bronx, it's like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like,
yeah. You come in hot. Come in hot.
But see, it's a level of how you came in hot. It's just like, all right.
But do you think that could be seen? I mean, God, obviously he's dead, so it's not like you could prosecute him if in that way. But do you think him coming in hot escalated the situation in order for the dude to have to react?
We see store owners getting robbed every week. There's literally a dude that robbed like 9 store owners in like the last 3 days in New York. Just driving around.
Cereal.
Yeah, like driving around different boroughs, except for Staten Island. Because you know better. Like, cops live out here. Yeah. I go in the wrong store. He might just be
all
in the back.
All these stores are, oh my God. Yeah.
But, he go into random stores throughout the connected 4 boroughs and literally are trying to rob everybody.
My thing is, people don't really keep money like that because everybody's scanning even in these stores. Mm-hmm. You're not going to come off, and this is like to talk to criminals. If any criminals listening, watching the show, don't do it, obviously. But I'm just like, unless you get in physical, like, merchandise, like, what are you going to get, like, diapers? And then niggas just start stealing mad diapers and, like, raviolis? Like you're not getting a lot of payout. Okay. But that's going to take you a little time to get that. You coming in here by yourself, it's like, yo, bro, like.
You're right, but, I mean.
I don't know.
But for this guy, for him to lose a life, RIP to him, but,
peace,
just
sure.
like, but.
I wonder
to die with some fuck, huh?
I wonder how Shorty feels like.
I should have never sent that nigga in there.
I should have never sent, like maybe and then too, like her responsibility coming out there, and so over $1, just walk away, yo.
Your shit don't work. Like, if your car don't work, it don't work. Like,
and I've been there with the EBT car when you gonna, I'm like, and there's a long line at Aldi. I'm like, ooh. I think that kid looked up to me before now.
This one out.
Well, I got me in a dilly of a pickle there. Hey guys, move your shit.
Yeah, but like, I just feel like, for some situation like that to happen, you're like, hey, what the fuck happened? Like, how did it get here?
Yeah. Nobody's supposed to be here.
Well, I'm glad you're singing because actually R. Kelly got sentenced since last time we spoke.
Not a great segue. Not a great.
R. Kelly got sentenced for 30 years in jail, in prison.
Oh Lord.
Kirk Franklin he came out with a statement saying that he finds it hard to separate the artist from the music. He cannot listen to R. Kelly. How do you feel about that?
It's funny because I've wrestled with this for a while because I'm an R. Kelly fan. My girl was a huge R.